Yeah, I'll be back in half an hour early.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, so the podcast is on. What's the name of this podcast again? Did we put a name for it? No.
A name for the podcast?
Yeah, I mean,
let's talk JoJo's Bizarre. No.
No.
Let's talk Tokyo Ghoul, I guess.
I guess.
Let's talk about Kaga.
Dude, well, okay, what's clickbait as fuck?
All right.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah.
Dude, Kaneki dies in this episode.
Yes! Dude, just put like, let's talk Tokyo Ghoul. Fucking Kaneki dies and put a question mark. Dude, fucking do that right now, dude. All the clicks. All the clicks.
Yeah, bad, dude.
Dude, but
But I guess we're just gonna keep it. Let's stop thinking. But, okay.
Jonathan Joestar makes a cameo. Fucking
Yeah, JoJo's Tokyo Ghoul Cross.
dude,
dude,
I'd watch that.
Yeah, of course you watch it.
Would you? Like, come on now.
If it was Phantom Blood, I would watch that.
Oh, okay.
If it was with the
Alright.
stands, I'd be like, all right, well, it's too easy for them.
What about Joseph? Come on now. All right. Anyways, let's talk Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, let's talk JoJo's Ghoul, pretty much.
Oh yeah, that'll
So,
be good right there.
I think I have I could have sworn I had a paper with the things, but yeah, we're just gonna have to go off muscle memory with this. So what happened in episode 1?
Dude, like Kaneki dies. No,
Dude, like Kaneki, he appears and he disappears. He does a vanishing act.
I mean, you want to recap? What you should recap.
Okay, I guess. So basically, from what I remember about this episode, a lot happened, and a lot of people were not happy with how fast it was going. Especially since they.
I thought it was paced well.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay. For Jaden, the manga reader over here, he's probably like, they skip so much, all this, all that. And
I read faster than they.
yeah, like I read the subtitles in like a split second. I'm already done with the episode.
I'm not okay. I don't like critique.
Don't lie.
I don't try and critique like part of the episode. Like, oh, man, this. Like,
So you're not that
I'm
type
not
of person. Well, there's a lot of people like that for some reason.
I don't want to name drop anybody.
Fucking cheap reviews.
Yeah, but Jaden.
Yeah, but fuck you.
Honestly, like half the shit that people complain about, like it does get confusing to a degree, but some of the shit I can kind of see why they, cut out. Like very short stuff that is meaningful later on is cut because of the time constraint that they have. I don't think that they were able to do like an hour an episode, and I don't think people would watch like an hour an episode. I mean, I would because Tokyo Ghoul. But,
I would.
Yeah,
well, most fans would if it meant more detailed shit.
Oh yeah. But
like
TV wise,
quality.
like on TV, I feel like it's a little different anime wise. So I mean, that's the rationale I put with that. But they cut this one part where like they cut a lot of Black Reaper out of episode 1 and 2, which I didn't really like because I really do enjoy Black Reaper Kaneki, and we got to see like really little of him. But the scenes that we did see were relatively good. There was not one scene where I was like,
in the first
man,
episode?
no, episode 1 and 2.
So
I'm just talking about like Black Reaper right now, but like
Okay.
yeah, in episode 1 and 2, every scene with Black Reaper it wasn't like, wow, like he's just so shit, or something. It's like you wanted to see more of him. Is basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, there was that. There was a Edo's backstory, which I thought was pretty interesting. They also had Rize's backstory.
Rize's backstory.
They had Rize and Edo's backstory, which was really interesting to cram into this episode.
But they
could
did
have
really well with it.
Yeah, but I feel like if they did like an OVA for it, like I just don't know why it was here, like in the first episode. It's still good, but it was kind of weird that they had it in the first episode. I mean, to diverge away from the shit that people were talking about the manga, they did backstories instead. And I don't know if that was even in the manga, but I feel like they could have added a bit more. But
dude, after this
relatively,
podcast, I'm gonna get a meatball sub.
Okay, Ethan.
I mean,
I agree. Since you started talking, just what you finish up.
As far as this is my podcast now. No.
Yeah, man. Ethan talks Tokyo Ghoul Re.
No, as far as yeah, dude, Little Caesar man.
Okay.
As far as the first episode goes, I think they paced it really well. I like episode 1 more than episode 2, in my opinion. To a certain point, and if you guys want to start talking about episode 2, I mean,
no, not right now.
Not right now. Okay,
yeah,
well, I'll get into why I like episode 1.
Yeah, because you have it fresh in your mind.
I'll explain. So. Yeah, there's certain parts in episode 2 that I absolutely love.
Yeah,
but overall, I think they did a really shit job. I think they did a really shit job on episode 2. That's all I'm saying for now.
All right.
But episode 1, I really like.
I'm eager to hear this out of you, Ethan. But just so you guys know, Ethan is anime only. For everyone, the host. I am anime, and I know a little bit of the manga, like what happens in the manga, like the end of the manga, like the final pieces of the manga. I just don't know how they get to those parts. I was waiting for the anime for that, and Jaden is anime and manga, but he was like really caught up with the manga, and he finished the manga, so he's very smooth-tongued when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul. Now, we're not going to let him be smooth-tongued because Ethan is anime only, but when it gets to the end, then we will let Jaden become the master. The manga god.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's my YouTube channel name, Manga God.
Yeah, Supersonic Crash Manga God.
Manga God B.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Alright, but,
Manga...
with the episode, like the first episode, yeah, there's a lot of backlash as usual because Studio Period is very notorious for just doing shit job when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul and just any anime they touch. And there's some anime that they do really good, but out of the animes that I've seen by Studio Period, there was this one that I was following really profusely, and I have like a shirt, and I was a really big fan of it. It was called Twin Star Exorcist, and I didn't know that they animated the series until actually a couple weeks ago, and it made sense when I saw a fight scene, and it didn't really pan out that well. Like, it didn't look like the hype. And that happened in season 1 as well. Where it was like, wow, I'm ready for this fight, and the fight looks fucking weird. Like, it looks like it doesn't fit, but it's supposed to. So, yeah, we had a fight with Arima and Rize's dad. I think his name was like Shachi, and it looked good. You know, I'd say it looked all right. It was just weird that he had like a team with him because Arima does not need a team. It's like we know this. Even the anime only watchers, they know that Arima does not need a fucking team because he is the Reaper.
Why?
He
Why
came
does that
in.
stick out to you so much? That he had a team.
Okay, well, I wasn't gonna explain.
Okay.
Yeah, in season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul, the season that everyone hates so much.
Really, I loved it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it, but Arima comes in and just whips the owl. Like he straight up whips him. Or her. I think it was like him or her, the one-eyed owl. And he just whips it. And it's just him. It's literally just him. And he's on just smacking her. And she leaves. So tell me how they go from that to Arima going in present time, because I think this is in present time, right, Jaden?
Yeah, this is present.
Yeah,
time.
it was in present time that Arima went to fight Shachi. And he went with a team. And it's like, he doesn't need a team, because he whipped the owl's ass so good that the owl left. And then you're telling me that Shachi is going to be the guy that he needs a team for. Dude, Edo would mop the floor with Shachi.
Manga God, would you like to shed some light on why there's a team? Or does you just don't know?
There is not a team in the manga.
Well, hold on.
I stole your thunder, huh?
Yeah, basically, dude, Adam's here. Well, he doesn't really need a team, honestly. I think they were just there for backup, honestly.
Yeah, just there for moral support. You got this, dude.
Get him, Arima.
Yeah, dude.
Just to watch on the sidelines, like let him do all the work.
Yeah, like he's good on his
But
own.
I don't think he really needed the team to be there. Like honestly, I think they were just there for backup if things got too hairy. But I don't know. But I don't know if that's the case or not. That's perspective on.
Yeah, like it was really weird for me, because even in the manga, like I'm gonna turn to Jane for a second, but yeah, I read up and Arima was just alone when he fought Sachi, so it was really interesting that the anime decided to add those, like that team with him. Don't really know why, but yeah, that's why it stuck out so much to me, because it was like, you know, Arima's this big guy, and then, you know, you got a team, and then even in the manga, he doesn't have a team, but in the anime, he does. And then the team barely did anything. They're just like, oh, you know, swing at him.
They just
It's
watched.
Like,
they just watched.
Yeah, it's like swing at him. Oh, he dodged it. Oh, Arima comes in for the kill. It's like, dude, Arima would have done that shit anyway.
Gary, he's our guy. I don't know.
Yeah. So that, I think that was like the only fight we had in episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the only fight, and it was okay looking. In terms of Rize's backstory, I really enjoyed. I always like seeing Rize when
Which backstory did you like more?
Rize.
Rize's
I
or
like Rize more.
really?
Because I just like seeing more of Rize. It's like Rize died so fucking quick, and in the both stories, and it just made me want to know more about her, like as a person. And you do like know bits and pieces from her, and I think in this jabbered season that I'm gonna watch profusely as well, we'll be seeing more of Rize throughout the end of Kanaki's journey. So, yeah, that's why I liked her so much. Edo's was good, but, you know, she's alive, so it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool to see her.
That's okay, yeah. I only care about dead people, so... He could die now, like...
Just die, like, dude, like, get your head decapitated, like, get out of here.
Yeah, like, episode 2.
So you want to go to episode 2 now? All right, man. Okay.
I'll wait.
You lead the way.
I'll
No,
wait.
you
Because when
lead the way.
Okay, dude, I mean, I'm gonna start off slow.
No, start off fast.
So
Start off super fast.
do you, I'm gonna ask this.
Done. Episode 2 is over.
Which episode did you like more, the first episode or the second? First off,
I'm gonna ask Jaden first. Jaden, I'm passing that over to you. What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
To be honest, dude, I like the first episode a little bit. To be honest.
okay.
Wow.
Secondly, what did you think about the fucking Arma fight?
Well, for
I'll pass
me,
it on to Parker.
okay, yeah, pass it on to me. So at first, give that shit to me. At first, I thought that it kind of looked, it looked good and not good at the same time, which is what Tokyo Ghoul does now, and I really don't understand why. But like I said, there were a couple scenes that I really enjoyed, like the transition from them, in the ghoul prison to that flower place, which was really weird as to why they'd have that there. Don't really know why that's there, but yeah, just growing white flowers. But